Hey guys, so this video I'm going to talk about passing the lasso position. It's one of the most annoying guards in Jiu-Jitsu. It's also one of the most important to know how to kill. So let's go ahead. Alright guys, so we're here. So the lasso comes about a couple ways. Sometimes you enter the guard, the guy grabs your lapel, he gets the lasso here. It can be shallow or deep, like this, right? Also, if you're like Toriandoing a lot, sometimes like you mess up, the guy gets asleep, he breaks your grip and lassos. It can just come about a lot of different ways, okay? So the lasso and the de la hiva, like where he like grabs your ankle or pants, are two of the easiest guards to get to and also some of the most difficult to get out of. So for that reason, when you're developing your passing, you really want to be super confident in your ability to kill those positions, okay? So going a little more in depth on the lasso now, he's going to be here. Today we're going to talk about the guy going through with the lasso, okay? So I've covered a little bit the shallow lasso before in the spider passing stuff. So this deep one here, one of the tricky things about it, or one of the mistakes I see people make the most, is that they're often, as soon as the guy goes here, they start trying to come into the guy like this, right? And that makes that classic sweep where the guy opens the shin and dumps you back this way, like here to sweep you, becomes really strong, okay? So the way I like to deal with the position is I like to stay up, I control this leg, and I'm just going to push it back into him like this, right? There's a few variations he can do, but right now we're just going to assume he's here. Maybe he's on my collar or something. A lot of people play it that way. So I stay up like this, and I want to get my hand out of this lasso. So rather than trying to loop first, which is what a lot of people do, it's really difficult because you can't get your hand out there, right? I'm focused on getting his hand back out of this hole. See, he's trying to keep his fist back behind the thigh. I'm trying to work it back out like that. Okay, it's like we're playing tug of war, but he has to hold. I don't, okay? So if I jam this leg, it gives good counter pressure, and I can start pulling my elbow back, right? So keep it tight there. See there? And it can take a couple rips and just kind of work until I can get it back enough that I feel his hand is out. From here, come around here, Adam. Okay. From here, it's easier to turn my hand backwards like this before I go. Now I'm going to start looping out. Come around to the other side, Adam. See the hand here? And so once I get back here, I turn my hand backwards, and now I can start looping there to get to the hamstring. Once I'm on the hamstring, that sweep he does where he turns you to the side won't work anymore when you go. Okay, so I'm trying to work to this. Pull the arm back, twist, and get the hand looped out to the hamstring. Once I'm here, what I'm going to focus on is kind of like a long step or a club pass, but rather than dropping and trying to grab around the neck, which a lot of people like to do, and it's really good if you can get it. But when the guy's on his side, and he often will be in this position, it can be tough because as you drop, he frames or you start to get it, and then his head tucks in and he kind of gets away. So what I'm going to focus on rather is going over the head and letting my shoulder impact here to flatten him. We want him flat when we finish. So when I'm here, I have the hand out, I go over, and I drop here. Here I can drive with my right arm, kind of like the Toriando, to flatten him, and I'm here. And even if he tries to open to sweep me that way, my arm is straight, it's really hard for him to do anything. Here I can take my time, work my way up to break the grip. If I need to, if it's like a really tight grip, once I'm here, I'll come up to like knee on belly and really work my way up here. I can even use my other hand and break and come down, okay? Another variation on this, if I'm here like this and he's deep on that lasso being difficult, like this, and this leg over here, and it's like really tight, I can't go over here, sometimes what I'll do is I'll go across with this fist. So it's like rather than doing like a tug of war fight, I just kind of continue his motion to the other side until my hand comes down on this side of the floor here. Right? Now, again, once I get the hand out, I turn my hand back, and I can start walking it all the way up until I get to the hamstring. From here, I could just keep going and try to break the grip like that, but rather than that, I actually like to keep him here because him being committed to this grip makes it easier to pass. So we're here, we got the leg forward, we're pinned, arm goes over, and we step this leg out. You want to go high to clear this leg. Right here, and drop. From there, we drive over, we need to come up to knee on belly, break the grip, and finish there. Okay, guys? The lasso is kind of an in-depth position, so I want your guys' help to let me know what variations are giving you a hard time, because there's a lot of different variations if he has both sleeves, if he's on the lapel, if he's going shallow, so I want your guys' support with the questions. Also, follow my Instagram if you can, at JohnThomasBJJ. A lot of like little small details I'll put on there in stories or in posts, just filming what we do in class, because some of the stuff is like so small, it's important, but it's a lot to all cover in only one video. Okay, guys? So as always, if you like the video, like, share, subscribe. Thanks a lot.